What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, you guys, it has been so freaking long. It's been so freaking long since I've been on this channel, and I do apologize. You know, when life comes at you like a baseball, you gotta try to dodge it every way you can. It's like I'm breaking out really bad. I look really bad. I'm just tired. There's been a lot going on in my life, but we're here. Okay, there's somebody staring at me. Come on, sir. It's not nice to stare. So today I thought that I would do a car mukbang plus a story time. Today is brought to you by Wingstop. I don't know if you can see Wingstop there, but today is brought to you by Wingstop. I used to do videos like this all the time where I would sit in the car in front of a store or somewhere that I'm shopping at, and I would say today's video is brought to you by blah blah blah. So today is Wingstop. Today we're going to be eating Wingstop, and I'm so freaking excited. Before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. You guys, today I'm going to be doing the story time about the time I got my car stolen. Yeah, this is a really touchy subject because I've never had anything stolen from me that big. So yeah, but we're going to get right into it. We got some French fries with garlic parmesan, and then we have some Cajun corn, and I also have ranch to dip the fries in. But let me move my car real quick because there's too many people pulling up beside me. Okay guys, so I just moved my car where there's not so many people around. But anyways, you guys, before we get into this, I'm going to go ahead and try some of this corn. Oh, their corn is so good. Look at that, you guys. Y'all see it? Oh. You guys, I have not eaten all day, so I'm so sorry if I'm smacking. I love their fries with their ranch. It's so good. I swear it's like the best combo. That creamy, deamy, dreamy ranch with that sweet and salty French fry. I don't know if y'all can see that. God, I know this is like a horrible angle. This is all I got. I also got a drink. Oh. Okay, so this story time all started. It was back in 2019. So last year. It was at the end of 2018 or kind of towards the beginning of 2019. So guys, come on, Sonny, talk. So I had bought this car cash. No car payments, nothing. $2,000 cash. I had really worked really hard to pay cash for a car because I freaking hate car notes. So, paid cash for this car. I had this car for like a good year and a half. And it did have like minor issues. Like the most I think I was out of was maybe $100 on fixing little things. But it was a good car overall. So one day, I went to work. It was a normal work day. I was doing lashes at the time, so I worked at a lash shop like in West Nashville, like off of Charlotte, if you know where that is. Ooh. And I thought it was a normal day. So after work, it's probably like around maybe like 4 p.m. I think I had got off like at 3 or 4, something like that. So I get on the interstate, and not too long after I got on the interstate, literally like 30 seconds after I get on the interstate, I'm driving, and I noticed that the cars in front of me are swerving, like they're going around something. And I'm thinking like, oh, it's just something probably in the road, probably nothing too serious, you know. So my ass, as I come up on this thing that's in the road, it looked like a ball, almost like a boulder or something. I don't know.
Bruh, do you know how big a boulder is? I have no idea why I said boulder. Like, what in the world?
So instead of me driving around like everybody else is doing, I decided to drive over it. So when I drove over it, all I heard was a boom. And I already knew, I was like, I done fucked something up. So I had to pull over because my car started sputtering. First thing I did was call my mom. I'm freaking out. I'm like, Mom, I hit someone on the interstate. I don't know what to do. I'm scared. Like, these cars are flying. You know? So she's like, well, why are you calling me? You need to call, your insurance. She told me, she's like, well, can it start up? So I started it up. She said, can you go forward? I tried to go forward, and it's like it was just stuck. It wouldn't go anywhere. So she's like, well, what you need to do is, she's like, don't get out of the car. She's like, take yourself and like go over to the passenger seat without getting out the car, and just stay on that side. She's like, you need to call your insurance company and see what they can do. You might need to call a tow truck. So I'm like, okay. I was like, I'll call you back. So I called my insurance company. I had liability with them, so they were like, oh, there's nothing we could do. There were no help. So then I called my boyfriend. I'm like, can you come get me? I'm stranded, like my car, I ran over something. And he's like, yeah. And honestly, I didn't think it was a big deal, because I see cars on the side of the interstate all the time. And I was like, well, I'm gonna just leave it here and just come back and get it tomorrow. Get a tow truck to tow it to your house, because it was getting late. And I just didn't feel like, I didn't feel like waiting and dealing with all that. So my boyfriend came and got me. The next day, excuse me, I think I ended up taking off work, because I told my supervisor what happened, and she just told me to take the day off, or really take how much every time I needed to deal with my car. This car. So my boyfriend, I think it was my boyfriend or his sister, I can't remember, took me to where my car was. Because like the way it is, you have to like go down the interstate, get off, and get back on to get on the other side. So we're driving, and I'm looking, and I'm like, okay, could have sworn my car was right there, but maybe it's up a little further. Go up way further. I'm like, I know for a fact it was not up this far, because I remember the scenery and stuff. So I'm like, where the hell is my car at? So I think my boyfriend had told me to call the impound lot, because sometimes I guess they impound cars, if they're not supposed to be on the side of the road. But like I said, there's cars on the side of the interstate all the time for weeks. So I just couldn't understand why my car would get impounded. So I called the impound lot and tell me I had the serial number from where I had took pictures or whatever from a while ago. So I gave my serial number and the description of the car. They were like, no, we don't have a car there like that. And the lady advised me, she's like, maybe you should call some of the tow companies around the area, because sometimes they'll tow cars there and you can go pick it up. Sorry, someone was calling me. Okay, so she gave me the names of all the tow companies around the area. And she gave me the numbers and names of all the tow companies that was around the area. Called every single one. Every single one of them was like, we do not have a car there. We do not have a car here with that description. I'm like, oh my God. So at this point, I'm starting to freak out, because I'm like, where's fucking my car at? So after hours of trying to look for my car, I even drove around to different lots to see if my car was there. I couldn't find it. So I basically called the police because I was like, well, I need to report my car stolen. So at the time, I was like, you know, at my boyfriend's house. So they came to my boyfriend's house, and they were like, basically telling me, like, honestly, someone with their own tow probably towed your car, and they're probably going to sell, like, the parts, or, like, use the parts to put on other cars, because people have done that. I'd say I was so upset. I had worked so hard to not have a freaking car note just to get another car note, because of course the car that I'm in now, I have to pay a car note. And I'm not complaining about, you know, having a car, because I'm so grateful, don't get me wrong, but having a car note is such a freaking headache. And it's like, if you have a car note, you know, it takes sometimes years to pay off, which mine will be paid off next year, but still. So I was just so devastated. And the police, they honestly didn't even care. Like, they told me they would give me a call if they found it, and they never did. I never heard anything ever back. So I never knew what happened to my car. Like, it's literally still out. It's either still out there somewhere, or either, like, whoever stole it, they, like, crushed it. And it's just nowhere to be found. So so good. So now, guys, I do have a car now that I pay a car note on. And this, you know, it just really sucks, because you work hard for things and then people take from you and you don't understand why. So yeah, my lesson learned was never, ever, no matter what I do, never leave my car on the side of the road. If it's something wrong to where I can't move my car, I'm just gonna get it towed. I don't care if it's my last $60, $70. My car is gonna get towed to where I live. Because no, never again. But yeah, guys, that's the story time of when my car got stolen. And I know this is a reaction. Channel. But I decided to just make it. I decided to put whatever I want to on here. And I'll mostly just be doing reactions and story times. So, yeah. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to finish my corn, my french fries. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you subscribe. My mom keeps calling. Stop, mother. I'm trying to make a video. But like I said, subscribe, like, and comment. Share this video with all your friends and family. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay true, stay you, and stay human. Peace.